What is going on, guys? Rodney here with Crypto Bros, bringing you a market update on a brand new tool. This is called CoinCheckup. This is something I started using within the last couple days, and it's going to be the basis of tonight's video. Not only am I going to do a kind of like a market update where we stand here on President's Day, but also we are going to just peruse through some of these features here on CoinCheckup.com. It's a little bit better in my opinion than CoinMarketCap, and I love CoinMarketCap. It's like CoinMarketCap on steroids. So definitely worth checking out. A lot of super useful information on here, and we'll go through that in a minute. Just a tiny bit of house cleaning before we jump into the video. Number one, I am taking a step back and doing daily cryptocurrency videos. In the last 90 days or so, I've done about 90-ish videos. Just a few days I've missed in all that time, and while I think that was very necessary and needed to kind of launch the channel, at the same time spending somewhere between 3 and 5 hours putting together a video based on whatever the topic is I don't want to say it's taxing night after night because I like doing that, but what it does do is it pulls back from some of the time I can continue to further research, educate myself, and learn so I can bring that value to you guys. So I'm really doing this to increase the quality of the content. If you missed my video from Saturday about Zilliqa, dove in pretty deep, covered everything from what they're trying to accomplish, sharding, plans, price points, this, that, the other thing. It's like 20 minutes. I know that's too long for a YouTube video, but a lot of research went in there. And I say that just because you can watch any of these coin reviews, and it's someone who goes to the coin's website and they scroll through, and it's like, here's the team. It's an all-star team. This is what they're trying to do, and they're just reading from this page. My goal with some of these is to bring actual value. Like, this is my thought process. This is why I like it. This is why it's this. This is why it's that. This is why I don't like it. So there is some research that goes in there. It's not just a blanket statement of me saying, whatever. So the next one that I actually have on the docket is Chain. That'll be coming out, I believe, on Wednesday. I should have everything in a row. Some of these blockchain 3.0s are fairly complicated in terms of what they're trying to solve and the technology that they're incorporating. So just kind of making sure I have all my ducks in a row to clearly deliver that is the key there. So all that being said, let's get into tonight's video. So the global market cap, or the market cap today, we are over the $500 billion price point. And I think that's super important. That's a psychological barrier in terms of being a $500 billion. That's obviously a great thing to see. Bitcoin dominance is up to 38%. If we look back for the last, 30 to 40 days, Bitcoin dominance has only been around 33, 34, maybe 35%. And if we kind of look at the current price point at $11,500, if you bought at the dip, you've made about almost 100% on your money, depending on where you got in there. So that's a huge movement based on when, again, even if you didn't get in at the very bottom and you bought one or two or multiple Bitcoins, like, you've turned a very nice profit. So well done here, guys. But as we're kind of just going through this tool, one of the main reasons that I like this, and I believe CoinMarketCap just kind of put this in there, is it has a 1 hour, 24 hour, 7-day, 30-day, and 90-day percentage fluctuation on here. And I think this is really great to see, and it's pretty fantastic that when you're scrolling through here, you can actually see all the breakdowns. But if you notice, the 30-day for most of these coins, aside from this Ethereum Classic, are almost all in red, and that's just because we've went in these pretty dramatic lows here. But you'll also notice at the same time that everything that is in the 90-day is literally hundreds of percents. Like EOS 400%, Lisk 200%. What else we got here? Litecoin 215%. Bytecoin 366. I'm looking for some monster players. I thought VeChain was up there really good. Verge 1300%. Icon 340%. VeChain 25, almost 2500%. So we can see all these price movements. So if you're sweating it out right now because you're still down, 30 something percent or whatever, give it some time, guys. We're starting to see some of these things move, right? We're starting to see Bitcoin bounce back. We're starting to see some of these other players bounce back. If you're a primarily like an altcoin holder, all the big guys are going to move first. Everybody else, all our alts will follow at some point, but we just have to be patient. So if you held through this, you didn't sell to jump into new projects, you're doing very well. But some other things that you can do on this, and one thing that I like to do is you can actually sort by the 24-hour trading volume. You might be saying, why is that helpful? Well, you can see where all the money is flowing in all the coins. So right now, obviously, we've seen Bitcoin dominance go up, we'll say, 3 or 4%. That's $8 billion in 24-hour time frame. Like, we can also, like, it all makes sense here. So Ethereum, 2 billion, Ethereum Classic, 1 billion, Litecoin, 3/4 of a bill. So this is where we're seeing a lot of these large movements is based on the 24-hour trading volumes, and you can help you use this as a gauge to see where the money is flowing, what people are buying into. Right here, obviously VeChain, 116 million. If you didn't know, the VeChain rebrand, I believe, is on the 26th of this month. Also, in terms of Litecoin and Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic is doing its hard fork with I always want to call it Castillo, but I know it's not right. It's Calypso. Yeah, the Calypso hard fork, I believe is the name of it. That is on March 5th, and then Litecoin just did its Litecoin Cash the other day, and I actually saw somebody post it was like $6 for that. So anyway, following this trading volume can be some good indicators on where money is flowing into these markets. So so yeah. Anyway, the other things, everything on here is sortable. You can sort by 90-day movements and 30 days in this. So wow. Verticoin up 76,000% in the last 90 days, and it's currently not even at a penny. But anyway, you can do all this here. But what I actually like about, I'm just gonna go back to market cap. What I actually like about, let's say gay money. I think it did. I think it said gay money. But what I like about this, aside from this, front-facing page on CoinCheckup, is the fact that you can actually dive in and get a ton of information on these coins. So we're just going to pick a random one here. Let's see. We're going to do Nebulous just because it's easy to eye up on these charts. So if we click this is actually going to bring us to a whole new world of information. We have quick stats over here on the right-hand side. Talks about its algorithmic score, market cap, USD price. Here's all the changes, blah, blah, blah. Here's a quick coin analysis. Total coin score, 81%. Open communication channels, 100%. GitHub. Coin strength, average daily ROI, all these different pieces over here on the right. There's a few tabs we're going to scroll through, but we can also check out price movement from 1 month, a day, forever, whatever it is. If we see right here, when this initially debuted on the market, it's right under $5. Current price point is $9.74. So that's a 50% move based on when it hits the market. We can also, obviously, if you're looking down here at the screen, you can see the market cap, total crypto market, percentage of the total market, its volume, its circulating supply, etc. So nothing out of the ordinary here, but fairly interactive graph, this, that, the other thing. So if we scroll through a couple of these tabs, here's analysis. It basically breaks down points and gives it scores. Like if you are, I don't know why I have this on the ultra bright mode here. That roasts my eyes. But here's just some general metrics, right? And it talks about everything from their interactions on social media to the strength of the coin to, are they open source and how all these things are ranked. You guys can go here. So we can see relative coin strength, 85%, product strength, 71%, brand awareness and buzz, 50%, activity on social media, 95%. And then all of these have subcategories. So you can just go in here and get a general feel, right? So there's a lot of ways we can use this. If you're always perusing for the next coin, you want to hit their website up, we can see just some general base points that you can start using to help explore some of these avenues. Like here is token investment performance statistics. Man, I'm just butchering these. Max gross in a month, 159%, yada, yada, yada. This, I'll swing back here so you can see it. Historical performance, trading history. Like there's just a lot of things on here, like I said, that that CoinMarketCap, I mean, they offer, but sometimes in a different format, and some things that they definitely don't. But this is actually a pretty cool tab, and this is, you have to take this a little bit with a grain of salt. Like, all of these are fairly similar in terms of an uptrend, but you can kind of see, you know, where we're at currently, where the price could be going based on some of the you know, the money in the market, new money, blah blah blah. So you can check these out. Take it for what it is. This isn't like written in stone or anything, but it could be, you know, a decent gauge. So feel free to click through here and check out your stuff. Obviously, CoinMarketCap has their own markets and breakdowns, so you can see trading volume and prices here and this and that. But this is, I thought this is kind of cool, right? Feature a little video about what it is, and then just kind of a brief explanation of the coin, what they're doing, blah 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 blah. So not necessarily. You know, in terms of some of the things we're looking at now, like news, like CoinMarketCap has this too, but I think this is a little bit, provides a little bit more value, brings a little bit more information than CoinMarketCap, and I'm not saying like this is taking over it, but I thought this was just a super cool tool to share. I've actually been using it for the last few days. I like it a little bit more than CoinMarketCap, and honestly, guys, I love CoinMarketCap. I think everybody loves CoinMarketCap, but I just thought this was a pretty great tool to just get some quick snapshots on some of these different things that you can't always see right on the forefront of CMC. So anyway, that is really all I have for you this evening. Great to see some resurgence in the market, some confidence really being restored, right? Like, this is very emotional. So now that we're kind of seeing confidence being restored in the market, we're starting to see some movements. We're over $500 million, or $500 billion in market cap. So we're moving in the right direction, guys, and I think this is good. You know, kind of getting out of our hole. The movement in Bitcoin over the next couple of days is really going to tell a lot. I've seen every price projection out there in the book. I've even dabbled a little bit myself. So you know, it's a good time to be in crypto. And the positive here also is, like, if you're just getting in, or you're still looking to quote unquote fill some bags, there's still a lot of good buys out there. So all in all is well here, and that's really all I have for you guys tonight. So I'll leave it with this. If you are finding value in these videos, by all means, guys, hit the subscribe button. We have such a legit community of people contributing valid thoughts, you know, statements with some gumption and some thought behind them that actually add value. It's not like, hey, we're mooning shitcoin. There's people who have thoughts on there, and I think it's really great to see some of those perspectives. And a lot of these dudes participate in the comment section, which I very, very much appreciate. So if you're into maybe picking up a tip, finding a hint, something you know, for your portfolio, by all means, hit the subscribe button. If you're liking the content that I'm delivering to you guys, by all means, I'm not asking you to hit the like. I want you to feel like you owe me a like for the content that I'm bringing. So anyway, that's only if you're feeling gracious. If not, we'll still be making these videos. But that is all I have for you guys tonight. I think that is just about everything that I had. Yeah, guys, that's it. So I'll be back probably on Wednesday. Like I said, I'm tying up some loose ends on the R-Chain video review. I'm really a big fan so far, and I've been dumping in some research since probably January on this. The farther that I've gotten into this blockchain and how they're working it, and the math and science and kind of the history behind it, the bigger fan that I'm becoming. And again, you know, along with the Zilliqa video and the future R-Chain video, I'm not comparing these to other, you know, blockchains. Like, I'm not saying these are better than Neo. These are better than Ethereum. I mean, I think they're going to be better than Ethereum, but I don't know if it'll ever hit that price point. That's not the point here. But in these, I'm just bringing information and thoughts and why I like some of these specific projects. I don't know if I've said this because I've shot the video a few times, but what we've seen has performed very well, has brought value, are these infrastructure, blockchains, blockchain 3.0s. Like, these have brought value to the space, and these are the coins that do very well. So if you're only looking at it from a ROI standpoint, which I'm not necessarily doing that, but if you are, and that's okay, I think these are the type of coins we need to be looking at. And this is where I'm dumping more of my research in as opposed to doing a market update every day and scrolling down coin market cap. So anyway, that is it for all this time, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back in the next day or so with a full-on ARChain review. Have a great evening, and I will check you guys in the next day or so. See ya.